Thank you very much. And let me start again by thanking President Biden, Secretary Blinken, and the US for this very important initiative. Synthetic opioids are a credible threat to public health and security in the European Union. They're already appearing on EU market. Nasal sprays, vaping liquid, and fake medicine, commonly associated with synthetic opioid use, are being confiscated by police. Latvian police captured 5 kilos of fentanyl in a raid this year. Fentanyl is 50 times more potent than heroin. 5 kilos you can carry in a briefcase. For 250 kilos, you need a van. So you can easily see why synthetic drugs are so popular with criminals. It's clear criminals are producing fentanyl in Europe already now and could rapidly scale up. The EU is determined to keep fentanyl off our street, and one of my first initiatives as Commissioner was to launch a drug strategy to counter drug smuggling and drugs production, to reduce demand, to reduce risk, and to reduce harm, with policies that in no way condone or increasing drug use, but improve access to care, prevent disease, overdose, and death, and to increase our awareness of the threats like fentanyl, synthetic opioids. That is why I now have made sure our EU Drugs Agency will have new powers to analyze more and different substances, to monitor also mixing of drugs, such a big cause of death, to move beyond monitoring to proposing solutions, and to give early warning, raise the alarm about new drugs, new dangers at the rise. The Drugs Agency's analysis and alerts will be fully public and available to all of you. And I have made sure our Drugs Agency will be able to work better with partners across the globe, because we must increase our international cooperation, share knowledge, experience, and best practice, as has been pointed out by many before me in this conference. And we are now stepping up the fight against the organized criminals responsible for so much suffering. To defeat crime locally, we must cooperate internationally. That is why in February, I traveled to Ecuador and Colombia, Ecuador and the port of Guayaquil as the first ever EU Home Affairs Commissioner to visit South America. And the reason is, of course, that the criminal groups are now acting across the Atlantic. Last month, I met with Secretary of Homeland Security Ali Mayorkas and Attorney General Merrick Garland in Sweden. The EU and United States are long-standing partners in the fight against drugs and the harm they do. Today, on behalf of the European Union, I very much welcome this.
Thank you.
You lost the last part?
Yes, if you could just repeat the very last part.
So I just finalize by saying that the EU and the United States are long-standing partners in the fight against drugs and the harm they do. So today, on behalf of the European Union, I very much welcome this important initiative. And for tomorrow, I look forward to our cooperation as part of this global coalition. Thank you.
Thank you.